Well, ladies and gentlemen, our topic today about the presentation is that of Moly Cop Canada. This is a case study analysis, and this we will discuss in detail the ongoing business situation of Moly Cop Canada, and we will suggest some good remedies and some good ideas so that we can think of the improvement in supply chain management system of Moly Cop Canada and its products lines. So the table of contents for today's presentation, this case study analysis is Moly Cop Canada in brief, current business environment, case study question, cause effect diagram, and brainstorming. This is the first part of this presentation. And in the second part we have a Word file. The Word file is all about our detail of this case study, and especially this is divided into 8 annexures for those people who want to study the matter, study the case in detail and do some more working on it. So let's start from the first point, that is Moly Cop in brief. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Moly Cop Canada, it's located in Kamloops, British Columbia, is actually the Canadian head office of an international company that is called Metals Group, and it manufactures a diverse range of steel products. The product range of Moly Cop is steel grinding balls of different sizes: 2.5 inches, 3 inches, 4.5 inches, 5 inches, and 5.5 inches. The production process layout is given at the next slide that will be shown soon. And close to 100% of the steel supplied to Moly Cop is actually recycled steel, and Moly Cop's single source supplier of feedstock is Alta Steel, situated in Edmonton, Alberta. So the 24/7 operational setup of Moly Cop gets its supplies of raw material through 2 sources of transportation, and there is about 50-50 split between the 2 methods of shipping raw material to Moly Cop Canada, that is by rail and by trucks. So in the next slide there is explanation of the ongoing production process at Moly Cop Canada, and you can see that this is rail track, this is trucks with material storage, unscrambled earth, operator booth, wallet, and in the forge cooling tables and boxes and tempering furnaces, rotary furnace, cooling ponds, and this whole system is installed at Moly Cop Canada and currently operational. And this is the office area, you can say the admin area at Moly Cop Canada. So moving to the next slide, that is the discussion about the current business environment. As you know that in the past the scrap metal industry has been a very attractive industry for the business people, but early in 2008, for example, the prices of steel making ingredients such as iron ore, coke, scrap, gas, and coal were all-time high. Iron ore was trading at a rate that was 300% higher than 2003 levels, and it experienced a 65% rise in value from its 2007 levels. Coking coal was trading at a rate that was 500% higher than 2003 levels and 3 times higher than 2007 levels. You can analyze the situation. The scrap steel prices doubled in just 1 year. So Moly Cop business is mostly demand driven and has a certain degree of resiliency built into it due to its long-term stable mining customers, but no manufacturer of steel products enjoys 100% immunity from the price swings in the steel and scrap metal industry. So same is the case with Moly Cop Canada, as Moly Cop Canada being a downstream supply chain operation is caught in the middle of these price swings. During a sharp decline in scrap metal prices, they end up consuming the raw materials purchased at high rates and are under pressure from customers to lower their prices based on the current rates. So, our next slide is about the recent decline in scrap metal prices represents a situation that unclaimed scrap metal is starting to fill up ports all around the world. Making matters worse is the current reduction in automobile production, which has subsequently reduced the demand of recycled steel. Besides insulating its own downstream facilities from sudden price rise, such an approach is also profitable if it supplies to other steel manufacturers during a price rise. However, when scrap metal prices are low, most steel manufacturers prefer to depend on world markets of raw materials and focus on what they do the best. It means their core competency of making steel products. An intermediate strategy is also viable. More controlling investments are made during high material prices and investments are diverted to core competencies during down spiral. So we can say that 30 years ago, companies in this business were more vertically integrated. During 1980s and 1990, they were more interested in core competencies, and with the rise in raw materials prices over the last 5 to 6 years, again there was an increased interest in supply integration.